Okay, now let's take a look at how I created the student annotated assignment in Canvas. So that assignment is the actual poem that we looked at when making our word sort. So I'm going to show you what it looks like here. Okay, so this is the teacher view. If we switch it over to student view, this is what your students will see. Notice it is directly in their Canvas course. They did not have to open a new tab or go to Google or anything like that. A student annotated assignment allows students to annotate or write directly on a PDF inside of Canvas without using anything other than Canvas. So we don't have to use the online Smart Learning Suite online. You don't have to use Kami. This allows you to use this tool directly inside Canvas. So what the directions say for our students is to circle the OA words in red and the OW words in blue. So all they would do is simply come down to this PDF here, choose their tool that they want to use. And this is a highlighter tool actually. Use a little paintbrush and get red. And then they would come in and they could do this freehand, or they could actually use this shape tool and choose red. And it will allow them to, hold on, let me throw that one away. It will allow them to box in the word directly, so they don't have to worry about freehanding the different words themselves. So that makes it a little bit easier. And then when they scroll down for the blue, they would just choose the blue color here, and then they could box in the word. So again, all I did was choose the little square tool. This is just popping up because I am actually the teacher using the test student for the student view option. Your students won't see this. So we'll just throw that out. And then they would come up and submit this, actually down. They would scroll down and click Submit Assignment, and it would come directly to you with their annotations here for you to view directly in Canvas. So let me show you how I created that type of assignment. Let's leave Student View here. Okay, so I'm going to use this assignment, or actually here, we'll go in and create a new one so you can see the entire process. So I'm going to choose the module that I want the assignment to go in, make sure I have Add Assignment chosen, create an assignment, add item, and now I click on my title, and this is where I click Edit. So as you saw in the assignment that I created, I used my text box here to write my directions directly in the box. So that's what our students are used to. So we could say circle or box in, however you want that. And then to make it stand out, I went in and changed the color of the font to match what the directions say. That way, if you have students that are struggling readers still, this will help, and it just also draws attention to what you actually want them to do. Okay, so that's all I need for my directions. So again, now I'm going to set up my assignment. I'm going to put 100 points. I want it to stay as points here. Now, for my submission type, I'm going to choose online and student annotation. Now, notice once I choose student annotation, I can either choose files from directly inside my course, or I can upload a file from my computer. So let me show you how I got the PDF of that poem. So I went into Google Drive, I went into your resource folder, and this was the freebie of the poem that I found. Notice there's all these copies. Obviously, I don't want all or this many copies of the poem. So I chose the one that is not color-coded at all. I believe those two are, and I'm also going to choose the one that does not already have these directions so that it's not confusing for students. So this is page 4 of 7. I'm seeing that here down at the bottom. So to save this as a PDF, I'm going to click the print. And then I need to click print again. Now mine defaults to save as PDF because I've done this a few times. Yours will probably default to whatever printer you use, but you'll want to change. If you click on the destination here, this drop-down box, you should see save as PDF. Now I don't want to save all of these pages, so I need to make sure, remember I said it was page 4 of 7. So for pages, instead of all, I want to do custom, and I want to do page 4 to 4. And notice that just brings this one page up that I want. And then I just want one page per sheet. Save. I'm going to make sure I name this something that's going to be easy to find in my files. So I'm going to put OA and OW poem PDF. Oops. And save. Okay, so it is now saved to my device. So in my assignment in Canvas, I can click Upload File. And here's my PDF here. I can click it and click Open, or I can just double click. And notice it has now added this to my assignment. My file is now there. Again, just like the previous assignment, you can choose if you want to have a limited number of attempts for your students, or if you're going to allow unlimited attempts until the due date. You could choose to make this a group assignment if you wanted them to collaborate together, peer review. Again, you could assign to the whole class, individual students, or individual sections of students, but you must choose a due date. So we're going to change this to this Friday. Done. And save. Now, this is what it looks like on the teacher side, but as students start submitting their assignment, you'll start to see those here. And then just make sure that it's published.